wildfire, you can reduce the risk. Do your part. Go to fireadapted.org.
Get fire adapted. Learn what you can do now to reduce wildfire damage later at fireadapted.org. A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council. Learn more at fireadapted.org.
WIFO 105.5 FM Jessup, Big Dog Country.
Hi, this is Marcus Peden with Sonic Drive-In and inviting you for our quarter-pound Sonic cheeseburgers for $2 every Tuesday. And also come see us every night, Monday through Thursday from 5 to close for our boneless wings, buy one, get one free. Flavors ranging from garlic parmesan to the mild all the way up to the extreme heat with hot honey and pineapple habanero. And don't forget our $1.49 large iced coffees every morning on your morning drink stop. So take your Green Mountain coffee however you like it. Thank you and have a blessed day.
Does your car or truck need a paint job, body repair, or even a tow? Call the experts at Lightsey's Body Shop. Family owned and operated since 1978. With a courteous, knowledgeable, and professional staff will meet all your needs at Lightsey's Body Shop, where everybody is somebody. Call us today. Let us take the stress away. We are located at 1526 Rainier Road, just past the dollar store. Give us a call at 385-6193. That's 385-6193. Lightsey's Body Shop.
Are you thinking of buying or selling your home? This is Kelly Lamb with Parker Insurance and Realty, your local source for all of your real estate needs. With this being one of the most important decisions you'll make in your lifetime, I would like to use my expertise to personally assist you through this process. At Parker Insurance and Realty, we offer a full range of real estate services, as well as any insurance you may need. Give me a call or stop by and let me answer any questions you have on selling your home or purchasing your new home. Call Kelly at Parker Insurance and Realty, 427-9345. That's 427-9345.
At the all-new Mike Butch Ford in Blackshear, we have the vehicle you want at the price you need. It's just that simple. We want you to be our customer for life. We're giving a lifetime warranty on all new and pre-owned vehicles, 2009 and newer, with 80,000 miles or less. So stop the search and come see Mike Butch Ford, home of the lifetime warranty. We're saying thank you. Thank you very much for your business at Mike Butch Ford Blackshear, home of the lifetime warranty.
At the all-new Mike Butch Ford, we work hard to exceed our customers' expectations every day in every department. We want to be your automobile dealer for life, so we're proud to offer at no cost to you a lifetime warranty on all eligible new and pre-owned vehicles. At Mike Butch Ford, the new home of the lifetime warranty, we want you to become part of our family, not just for today or tomorrow, but for a lifetime. So come see us in our new facility in Blackshear and ask about our lifetime warranty. You'll be glad you did.
Are you thinking of selling your home or business? Hi, I'm Gloria, and as a realtor, I know that getting rid of the clutter in your home is one of the best ways to help sell your house quickly. At Jessup Premium Storage, our family-owned company provides a convenient and secure building for all of your storage needs. We now offer outdoor covered parking for that antique car, boat, or RV. Due to our recent expansion, we offer units that range in size from as small as a bedroom closet to as big as a one-car garage. All of our units are inside and climate-controlled with 24-hour access and security. Our leases run month to month, so you're not locked into a long-term commitment, giving you the flexibility to move your belongings out the minute you purchase your new home. Stop by today or give us a call, 530-8003. That's 530-8003. Jessup Premium Storage.
Be cool, clean, and secure.
All right, 2 minutes after 8 o'clock, you're listening to the Big Dog, WIFO FM in Jessup, 105.5 on your FM dial. It is a Tuesday morning, the 27th day of September. Butch Hubbard here with you on the Big Dog. Looking for mostly sunny skies today. High today of around 89 degrees with a 20% chance of showers. The Omaha is at 2.1 feet and steady. Currently 69 degrees here in southeast Georgia. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Butch Ford in Blackshear, by Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway, by Sonic Restaurant on South 1st Street, Parker Insurance and Realty on Macon Street, and Lightsey's Body Shop on Rainier Road. Well, we've got a couple of ladies in here this morning from Coastal Pines Technical College. We got Cheryl Trammell and Kim So Keith. Cheryl came in the other day to talk to us about adult education. She had one of her students involved in the GED classes that produced public service announcements we've been airing. And Cheryl, we wanted to come back on here to give you a little, so you can give you a little more details about adult education at Coastal Pines Technical College. Kim, so we had on last year, she talked about adult education. So Cheryl, welcome to the first time here on the world famous Butch and Bob Show.
Thank you. It's good to be here, Butch.
All right. Tell us, you came out last week. You wanted to, for your student to be able to produce this public service announcement. You've got an event coming up with adult education at Coastal Pines Technical College. You want to talk about that and other aspects of adult education at Coastal Pines?
Yes, I sure do, Butch. What we're trying to do at this time is create awareness for the adult education program that we have here in Jessup. This program is at Coastal Pines Technical College. It is specifically designed for adults who need assistance with academic skills. Programs offer flexible schedules that meet the needs of any individual who wishes to participate. Most of our students are trying to gain skills to prepare them for the GED test. We are a nonprofit grant-funded program. Our mission is to enable every adult learner to acquire the necessary skills to compete successfully in today's society. So I'm glad to be here. I appreciate the invite, and the other main purpose was to invite the public to our open house. The instructors are hosting this event. It's going to be next Thursday, October the 6th, from 11:30 to 2. And we would like to have anyone who does not have a GED or who is interested in our program to come out, meet Kimso and I and the other students, and enjoy a free hamburger or hot dog, and hopefully enroll you in the program.
Okay. Kim, so tell us a little bit about adult education at Coastal Pines. Is it mainly involved around GED, or are there other aspects of it?
At Coastal Pines, we do offer adult education in 13 counties. Cheryl and I represent Wayne County, and we do have students working on their GED. That's the majority of our students, but we also have students who come for learning support, who may be looking to go into the military and may need help with the ASVAB, or who've already graduated from high school and may need help preparing for college, or may be in college taking classes to non-credit classes and may need help with those. So we offer a wide variety of services to our students. Right now, we have approximately 100 students enrolled in Wayne County. They may be first grade level all the way up to 12th grade level. Normally, when students come in, we give them an assessment test just to see where they are and just to help us prepare an individualized lesson plan. So whatever the students need, we're there to fulfill that need for them.
Okay. And Cheryl, y'all have classes that y'all would help folks study for the GED test?
That's correct. We do. We have individualized programs of study, like Kimso was just referring to. When a student comes in and they take their assessment test, that helps us know what skill areas they are weak in. So we devise a study plan specifically for them. They work through those skills while they're in class and on their own level. And then we also provide group instruction for the students as well.
What are the age groups, Kimso, of the folks involved in the GED class and the adult education classes at Coastal Pines Technical College?
We offer courses for students from the age 16 all the way up to whenever.
And you do have age groups of all age groups in there,
yes,
right?
We have all age groups. We do not recruit underage students, but we do have students who are 18, 19. I think our oldest student is maybe 65.
Okay.
Who's just coming back to get her GED.
Okay, coming back just to have it, huh?
Yes.
Just to have it.
Yes.
But not only do you help folks get their GED, as you mentioned a moment ago, you help folks get ready maybe to get into college or the military or whatever, to be able just to kind of brush up on some of the things they need to know to take those tests to get in those different areas.
Yes, and we also, even for students who maybe just want to learn how to use computers, who just want to brush up on literacy skills, we're also there for those students as well. So we try to do whatever the student needs, and we also help with getting students ready if they want to go interview for a job. We help with resumes. We have a transition specialist that come through to help students actually get enrolled in college. So we're there to meet the individual needs of all the students.
So, as Bob and I have mentioned many times through the years, there's no excuses for people not to be able to improve themselves, no matter where they are in life. Coastal Pines Technical College is there to help them and assist them.
Yes, and it's important to note that our program is free. And we do have scholarships available for students to actually pay for the GED test. So like you say, there are no excuses. One of the reasons we're doing the open house is because we know sometimes students can be fearful of coming back to school. So this is kind of our way to having people to come in, just to get to know myself, know Cheryl, to see how the program works, ask us questions, and that way it can take away some of the fear that students may have of just going back to school.
A lot of students out there where people have been students before in school, which is most everybody, they have sometimes a fear of administration or teachers. Oh, they're going to, they're there to fail me. You hear that all the time from students. They're just trying to fail me. But which is not true, of course. But that's the perception they get, and that's what you want to overcome there. Coastal Pines Technical College, y'all are there to help these folks, whether they're 16 years old, whether they're 86 years old, to be able to get those adult education classes they need them all, right?
Yes.
Help them succeed and get a job.
Yes, and we're there. Like I said, we will do whatever we can to make sure the students are successful, and we want everyone to come out to open house. Bring someone if you know someone that may need a GED, bring them so that they can meet us, so that they can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. It's going to be a relaxing environment, the perfect time to get to know myself and Cheryl, and maybe ask the students some questions as well to see what their experience has been.
Okay. And Cheryl, what can people expect when they come to the open house next Thursday week?
They can expect to eat a good hamburger or hot dog, and they won't have to pay for it. And the real purpose is so they can just come in a relaxed environment and meet myself and Kim So and some of the other students, and just a way to lessen the fear of meeting the administration, enrolling in the program. We will have packets out there so we can actually get them started with their intake process, and they would just come back the following Tuesday to take their assessment test. So it's a good way to get on in there and get started. We didn't mention that yet, but assessments are given every Tuesday. So the program is open year round, and it's revolving, ongoing.
You don't have to wait to January to start. You can start at any time.
Every Tuesday we take in new students. So we have 3 different sessions. One's at 8, one is at 1, and the other is at 5. So no barriers. You come whenever you can and get your assessment done, and you start school the very next day.
Okay, and tell us about when you say you start school to take those classes to learn how to take the GED and pass it. What are those classes?
We offer 3 different classes. One is from 8 to 12. One is from 2 to 5. However, that is a teen class. And then we have 2 evening classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5 to 9.
And how many classes do they have to take before you feel they're ready to take the GED?
Well, what they do, Butch, is they come into one class. They choose which of those 3 classes they would come in, and based on their schedules and flexibility. And every student is different. Some students will test at, let's say, a 10th grade level. So they just need to brush up. Usually it's math that they have forgotten just due to lack of use. So everyone's different. Some students can come in there and test at a 12th grade level, and they're just coming in to take practice tests to make sure that they're ready for the GED test. Others can come in, relatively low, maybe a middle school level. So obviously it's going to take them a little bit longer. There's no pass or fail. You come in and we start where you are and move you up. And our goal is to get you up one level at a time. And I like to think of myself more as a coach than a teacher, because I'm there to help them, just to coach them through, provide them with the resources that they need to learn the material, that they're missing.
Kim, so what does a GED do for a person out there, whether they're 18 years old or whether they're 68 years old? What will that GED do for them to help them advance in their life?
Well, it's very important in 2016 that everyone has some sort of specialized training. Education is very important, especially when you're applying for a job. You want to put yourself in the best light. So having a GED can really propel students and help them to get the job that they want, or even to be able to compete for jobs nowadays, because there are very few jobs that you can get anywhere where you do not have to have a high school diploma or a GED. Those jobs are very few and far between. So we try to encourage students and to really educate them on understanding that it's really important to have, that GED if you really want to have a job that you can really sustain yourself and your family. So the GED, and we also tell them that the GED is just the first step. It's not the end, it's the beginning. And once they get their GED, we encourage them to transition into go into specialized training, whether it's, nursing, whether it's truck driver, something, so that you can have a specialized skill and be able to compete and have good earning potential.
Well, it's just like a high school diploma that, seniors out there throwing their caps up in the air saying, hey, but that's just the first step. That's the beginning right there. Now, you may have some go out there and get jobs and stuff like that, just like you would if you had a GED. You could go out there and get a job. But high school diploma and GED is basically to get you to the next step of specialized training, whether it's a technical school like Coastal Pines Technical College, or whether it's going on to a four-year college somewhere, right?
Yes, exactly. And it's important that throughout the course of the GED, that's why we work with them in trying to identify, not only what they like, but what they want to do after they graduate, so that they have a life plan, so that once they graduate, we can put them with our transition specialists and transition them into 2-year, 4-year, whatever they would like to do to make sure they're successful.
And as we've talked about many times before through the years of having folks on here from Coastal Pines Technical College, is the fact that you'll have around a 97.6, 8% placement rate with graduates from Coastal Pines, whether it's a certificate or a degree. You can help them get jobs, and that is what has impressed me so much about Coastal Pines. Not only the education there, and also the helpful attitude of the teachers and professors, administration there, but also y'all's commitment to help someone get a job.
Yes, it's really important, and we work hard with the students, and we always laugh with the students, because we can always tell when they are becoming independent, because they'll come to the GED program, then they'll graduate, they'll transition into Coastal Pines. They usually come by and see us every day, and all of a sudden the visits get few and far between, because we know they're getting their independence, and that's what we really like to see. We like to see them grow as individuals. So our goal is we get them their GED and we transition them into the college, and then we watch them spread their wings and fly.
Okay. Now, Cheryl, tell us a little bit about how people get involved. How do they get information? I know you got this open house coming up on October 6th, which is a great thing for folks to go to, no matter what age they are, to learn about adult education and GED. They're at Coastal Pines, but let's say they can't make it to that, or they're thinking about it and they just don't want me to come in right now. How do they get a hold of y'all to find out more about adult education and GED testing at Coastal Pines Technical College? Cheryl?
Well, our main number is 427-5822, and we have office help that will answer the phone and schedule and answer any questions that they may have. Really, all they need to do is make a call and get on the Tuesday schedule. Like I said, we offer assessments every Tuesday, and you can probably call on Monday and get set up for Tuesday and be in your class on Wednesday. So although we do have about 100 students right now, we're looking for more, particularly the morning sessions from 8 to 12. I've got about 10 students in there, and I'd like to have about 15 or 20.
Okay.
So, get on the phone, 427-5822. Give us a call, or come out on October 6th, next Thursday, from 11:30 to 2, and do our meet and greet at our open house.
That's right, open house for adult education at Coastal Pines from 11:30 to 2, and where it's going to be held where at Coastal Pines?
It will actually be on the campus behind the Polytech building. We're going to have a grill set up out there on the grassy area. Yes, sir.
Okay, to be outside behind the Polytech Center.
That's right.
Okay, so just park there at the Polytech Center like you would normally go in, and then go around to the left or the right.
When you come into the college, you would go around to the left and park there, and we'll be out on the grass.
You'll be out on the grass, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it sounds good. Bob, any questions or comments? I know that you and I have always been impressed with the Coastal Pines Technical College.
A lot of people out there wonder, if you go in to take your GED, how long does it take to get it? How long would a class? I mean, if you started, how long would it take to get to GED?
Okay, you mean actually taking the GED assessment?
From the time that you get your assessment and you take that class, do you take just one class? Do you take several classes? How long from the time that you get your assessment to the time that you actually take that GED test and hopefully pass it?
Okay, well, that's going to vary for everyone depending on what their skill level is when they enter the program. There is just one class. I mean, I mentioned we have 3 classes, but they're all basically run the same way.
That 1 4-hour class.
Right. So depending on your schedule, you may want to come from 8 to 12 where someone else has a job so they can't come during the day. So they would come 2 nights a week from 5 to 9. So obviously the person
how many times? I'm trying to understand that.
Oh.
How many classes do they take? You say 1 time or 2 times or?
Well, the morning class is Monday through Thursday. And you just keep coming every day, Monday through Thursday, until you have
until you feel ready.
A 12.9, which means you have the skills necessary to pass that GED test.
You keep taking that same class over and over again, and you keep going to that same class over and over again until your skill level is there when you all feel that person's ready to take the GED.
That's right.
It could be 1 class for some folks, and it could be 5 for others, right?
It could be. Usually students are there for several months.
Several months.
Yes,
okay.
They are usually
before they take the GED.
That's right.
Okay.
Because it's so individualized. And the classes are structured to where the student is working on what they need to work on their own from the plan that we have developed from their assessment test.
Okay. So
they're working on their own skills. Some people still need decimals, fractions, percents. Others can start right in with pre-algebra. So they're working on those skills on their own with the help of a teacher and the resources that we provide. And then we test them in class for each skill and then move them on 1 skill at a time. And when they've completed all of those skills, then we give them a practice GED test just to see if they're ready. Okay. And if they are, they sign up online. It's proctored right there on the Coastal Pines campus. And each test is different lengths, between 90 minutes and 150 minutes. There are 4 GED tests. Excuse me. You've got your RLA, which is reasoning through language arts. That's 1 test. And then math, science, and social studies. You can take the test 1 piece at a time. You can study for math, then go take your math.
Okay.
Study for reading language, then take that one. It's totally individualized up to the student how they want to achieve their goals.
And we want folks to know these classes are free, right? Kim, so?
Yes, the classes are free. And like I said before, the college does have scholarships to help pay for the actual GED test.
How much does it cost to take the GED test?
The GED test is $160 or $40 per section.
Okay, all right. Bob and I are graduates from the journalism school at the University of Georgia. So we may, Bob, you want to go and try to take that math portion? I think we both took like 1 math class at Georgia. You don't need that much math when you go into the journalism school in your grading school up there. I know when my boys were going through middle school and high school and so forth, and they bring those math things and sit down and try to help them. It just suddenly all that just turned like another language. You look at all those numbers and everything. I can't help you.
That's why we're here, Butch. We can help students to achieve the math levels that they need to pass that GED test.
Okay. And with that GED, you can do basically anything that you could with a high school diploma?
That's correct. It's not thought of like it was way back in the day. It is recognized just as a high school diploma would be. We actually, Coastal Pines offers a $500 Hope voucher as well if you receive your GED. So that's another bit of help for students that wouldn't be offered a scholarship as they would through high school, but they would get a $500 Hope voucher. Which can help them, move right on to their post-secondary education.
Okay, and there's so many different certificates and degrees that y'all offer at Coastal Pines that people can go into, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And you have counselors there, and that's what you and I were talking about the other day. You have counselors out there at Coastal Pines that will sit down with the students no matter who comes in, and say, all right, let's talk about your goals. What are your interests and so forth? And there's ways that they can either talk to you or test you to find out what your skills are, where you might be more successful. Is that correct?
That is correct. We have a transition specialist that works for the adult ed program. Her name is Linda Thrift. She's actually going to be speaking at the open house as well. But that's her job as transition specialist, is to get the students from where they are to where they want to be, no matter what that is. Sometimes it's just securing employment. Other times it's going on to post-secondary education. A lot of times students don't know what they want to do. So we have online tools, tests, if you will, that ask personality questions and so forth, and maybe can pinpoint some areas that you might be interested in based on the way you answered those questions.
Okay, so the open house next Thursday from 11:30 to 2 for the adult education GED at the Coastal Pines. You can go out there in a kind of a casual atmosphere, get a free hamburger or hot dog, talk to y'all, Kimso and Cheryl and the other folks involved in adult education at Coastal Pines, and just learn about it. And, folks, when they were in late in high school, maybe sophomore, junior, senior years, or whatever the case may be, sometimes people go through things in life that just they can't help it. They didn't get that high school diploma, and maybe they've gone out and worked some. Maybe they just got, maybe it just happened to them. But no matter where they are in life, they can go back to Coastal Pines, get that GED, and then y'all can work with them if they want to go into a education program at Coastal Pines to help them go out there and earn a decent living and provide for themselves and their family.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, and so we'll continue to run this public service announcement for y'all. We look forward to the open house next Thursday. Anything else that we can help y'all with at Coastal Pines and adult education, just to let us know to get the word out there. Because as you said, there's a lot of folks out there have that stigma. I don't know if I want to get the GED, but as a business owner, you take. I know I look at a GED the same way with a high school diploma, because that person really wanted to get it. Whether they're 18 or whether they're 28 or 38, they wanted to improve. They made that extra effort to go through there and overcame that and looking forward to improving their lives. Anything else that y'all want to talk about this morning, Cheryl or Kimso?
No, we just want everyone to come out. And if anyone wants to volunteer at our program, they could just call the number 912-427-5822. We're always looking for volunteers to come in and help, maybe work one-on-one with the students. We welcome that at any time. We do have a wonderful advisory committee. If anyone's interested in working and being on our advisory committee, they could just contact myself or Cheryl, and we would love to have them. The more community support that we have, the better for the program.
So you are looking for volunteers there in the adult education department at Coastal Pines, and folks can just call Kimso or call Cheryl.
Yes.
Kimso Keith or Cheryl Trammell. I did pronounce that right, Trammell?
Yes.
Okay. At Coastal Pines Technical College, and they can tell you how you can volunteer to help these students of any age.
Yes, of any age.
Of any age. All right. Well, good luck with the open house and with adult education there at Coastal Pines Technical College. Once again, Cheryl, tell the folks when and where of the open house again.
It's going to be next Thursday, October 6th, from 11:30 to 2, behind the Polytech building on the the Technical College's campus on Cherry Street.
Okay, sounds good. Kimso, any other final words this morning?
No, we just thank you for having us. It's always a pleasure to be here, and we look forward to doing this again.
Okay, all right. We'll be back with more of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a minute. Gather your family and friends and come to the 41st Annual Odom Homecoming this Saturday, October 1st. The fun and festivities begin at 10 a.m. with the Odom Homecoming Parade, followed by the platform ceremonies at 11. Also beginning 11 a.m. is the children's play area, featuring all kinds of fun rides, along with a zip line, bungee jumping, and a chicken show. New this year at Odom Homecoming is a magic show. It's Doc Thornton's Wonder Show, a unique and unusual program of family entertainment. And, of course, it will be entertainment all afternoon on the big stage, including Gina's Gems at 12:45 and Corky's World Class Karate at 1:15, followed by singers and dancers all afternoon. Then at 4 p.m. is the Magic Show. Make sure you bring your appetizers. There will be all types of food booths to satisfy your hunger cravings. Be sure to check out the arts and crafts booths filled with great items for you, your home, and for gift giving. So come on down to Odom, Georgia this Saturday, October 1st for the 41st Annual Odom Homecoming, the little town with a big heart. Man, looking forward to that, Bob. It's always a fun time in Odom.
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday. Now, you going up to Athens on Saturday?
Be in Athens Saturday. Finally getting to go to a game. I said didn't make the North Carolina game due to our high school game being rescheduled to Saturday, so this will be the first one I get to see.
Does this game scare you half to death?
Yeah, well, Tennessee's pretty. They come back against Florida was pretty impressive. So.
I don't see how they made it. I was listening to the, I can't remember which show it was yesterday. I think it was Eisen or either Chuck Oliver yesterday on our AM station, Fox Sports Radio 1370 AM, The Buzz. And they were talking about, it would have been easy for Tennessee just to fold 10 after I think they were down 21-0, something like that. And to be able to come back on what this sports announcer considered one of the best defenses in America, and to come back and win like that was just showed you the talent they have there and the fact they have the desire to win.
Yeah, well, most people picked Tennessee to win the East, and if they get by Georgia, they're pretty much well on their way to winning the East because they'll have beaten Florida and Georgia. So important game for the Dogs at home, but Georgia just has a lot of issues. Kicking game's atrocious. The offensive line's not very good, and the receivers continue to drop passes. Same thing Grayson went through last year. So nothing's changed, apparently. So it's going to take a while to get those recruits in there and get this thing turned in the right direction. But the kicking game's just atrocious. Every time they send somebody out there, you just close your eyes. I mean, what's going on in the game, but
I know college has been known to have some great kickers, legendary kickers that have gone on to the NFL and everything. Or where are they?
But besides McKenzie, there's not a receiver that you can rely on to go catch a pass.
So what's going on with Chubb? He didn't play very well this last time.
Hurt his ankle.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure he's going to be back or not. But one thing I did see Saturday, I liked the Holyfield kid finally stepped on the field. Evander's son, he looked awfully good. A few times he carried the ball. So looking forward to seeing him get more involved in the offense. But Georgia's offensive line, I mean, I don't know what's going on. They can't run it all.
Yeah, you can't win if you don't have a good offensive line. You just can't do it.
So it'd be interesting to see how it all plays out. I think Tennessee's listed as a 4.5 favorite, which is kind of surprised. I thought they'd be higher than that. So
yeah, I thought it'd be higher too.
Feel good about it. Like I say, Georgia just has to find a way to go in, win at home, win in Athens. But looking forward to being there. Should be fun. Just like to get a win.
You'd like to get a win, huh?
Yeah, like to get a win. That's for sure.
All right, now you're fixing to head down to the courthouse. Is that correct? Yeah. What's going on today at the courthouse?
Open argument stuff today. They finally picked a jury yesterday. Got it selected right around 4:30. So jury's been chosen.
And which trial is this again? This case folks don't know.
The case state of Georgia versus Eugenia Lynn Shell. 8-count indictment charged with the murder of her mother, Willie Jo Vaughn. Happened in 2014.
And we had going around town and answered the phone yesterday. People are really interested in this, and they can say, "Now Bob's going to be there reporting on." And I said, "Yeah, just tune in every single morning at 7:10, and he'll have the latest on it. You can hear it again at another report at 12:15, another 5:10."
We'll be there.
All right, Bob. Have a good day. All right, the world famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Lightsey's Body Shop on Rainier Road, and also brought to you by Parker Insurance and Realty on Macon Street across from the Heritage Bank. Also by Sonic Restaurant on South 1st Street in Jessup. Stop on by right now for a great breakfast. By Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway, and by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. It's 8:30. You're listening to WIFO.